Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss and welcome back to Colony Survival. Last episode we left on the semi-cliffhanger that monsters were yet again getting through the entrance to our base. They were leaking in, which is not great, so let's spend this episode resolving that problem. The first one with this, probably is the easiest one, is to, well not necessarily the easiest one, but one of the answers, is to get the engineer. So the engineer, I got the engineer and the trap fixer. So we're going to build traps to get these guys, and it needs some scrolls of knowledge. It requires some gold ingots, copper ingots, and colony points, which we've got all sorted out. Why it needs gold ingots, I'm not quite sure. I mean, maybe these are specialist employees. Maybe we were outsourcing. Maybe we're going back to our original empire that we're or the empire we're trying to form, our home country, and maybe there's a special school there and we're hiring them out. I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway. And then of course we have to wait for the buggers to be produced. But we get an engineer's bench, we get a trap fixer, because these apparently, okay, I'm interested about the traps. The traps have to be reset. They're not an automatic run and run, which is fair enough. Why am I pushing on the wrong buttons? It's a question for the ages. We've got the dropper trap, fairly standard. Needs a gold ingot again. We need more gold ingots. Mates monster pass along and triggers. So that's one of my questions. Is there a risk of friendly fire here, and either me or my colonists triggering it? I don't think so. It'll be fun. And that answers my other question. An excellent tooltip. Answers my second question immediately. They'll be refilled during the day by trap fixer colonists. It was 500 damage. I've no idea how much a zombie has in health, so don't know if that's relevant or not. Every 10 seconds, up 8 blocks distance. My other questions about this was because there's dropper trap ammo. It's a big brick. Wow, copper ingots. That's going to start being expensive. We've got interesting things on here anyway. Yeah, one of my questions was, let's go and get some more gold ingots while we're waiting for these guys to wake up and be built. By the way, stairs. I love these stairs. It improves it. You have to have a block under them, which is not ideal. I'd rather have less than this giant block object under here, but it's better than it was. So again, as with everything, I relate everything back to Dwarf Fortress. I can't help it. It's a disease. That's just what I do. We buy some ingots. So let's buy, how much points have we got? 387 points. If we can buy 27. Boom! Spend it all. Spend the money. It's fine. They'll make more earthenware. Everything I relate back to Dwarf Fortress. Traps are very important in Dwarf Fortress. And, got the urge to sneeze suddenly. Why? Why allergies? Why? There's lots of traps in there. Some of them reset automatically. Some of the basic ones, like stone drop traps, stonefall traps, are much like what we seem to be designing here, which is someone needs to refill it again later, and it's important in that game to not let them do whatever. Don't have them try and refill it in the middle of a battle, and don't have them run out and try to collect the items from the squash goblins or whatever else has been killed during the battle. It's kind of fun times. But so I wanted to know about when do they refill it, and they specified during the day, so there's no risk of a zombie getting squashed by a block of copper, presumably, and then Chumphead running out and going, I'll replace the copper, and getting killed by the next zombie coming through. Anyway, we'll wait for the job to be up. Second piece of work I'm going to be doing to try to solve this is, this might sound a little mad, but to open up another access into my colony. Okay, another routing, because right now this is the only way in, so why will the zombies funnel through there? But if we assume that a wave is based upon the threat level to our colony, 102.8, and not based upon how many entrances they are, and the zombies can't tell whether an entrance is stronger or weaker, by opening up another access route, another tight access route, it should be that the wave should be split to somewhat evenly between the two, therefore reducing the pressure on both sides. Okay, that's my thought. It's a the assault wave at night is a bucket of water, and we're making 2 holes in the bucket of water, so that the amount of the bucket doesn't change. It's the amount of holes that it's flowing through is less when you've got 2 holes versus 1. Yeah, idea. It's a nice plan. So around this, where do we do that? Well, interestingly, because of the funky shape of our island, in fact, our safe zone is now actually out to here. It seems a little wacky because of the way we, to me at least, with the angle. I mean, at this point here, it was out to here at the start. This was our safe zone from here, and now it's expanded. It's out to here, and in fact, all the way up. You see that over there? This bit here, this is safe land over here. The zombies won't spawn on this little triangle of land over here. We've got all this space, so we could do like a bridge going over here as the second entrance. The problem with that is that I don't like it. For a couple of reasons. First of all, it's one of the widest bits of the river, so it seems illogical that you would build a bridge. Hey, doing all right down there, lads? Catching good fish? Yeah? Good stuff, good stuff. Keep going, keep doing that. Yeah, it seems illogical that we would build a bridge over there, and in fact, ever since we started the colony, I know it has in the back of my mind the idea of building the bridge over this way. It's narrower, and it just makes more sense to me. So what I'm thinking of is probably something around about. Don't mind me, lads. I'm not opening up risks to the fort or anything to the colony, but I think we're going to go this way. It's a narrower piece of land. It's a less big bridge, which, you know, in architectural terms, if we had to worry about that, would be easier. And it leads towards the big mountain, which I was thinking about calling Kilimanjaro until I remembered. Isn't that a volcano? Maybe it isn't. I can't remember. But I was really worried about it. Let's not curse my luck by making a volcano. So, yeah, I'm thinking here. Yeah? And what I was thinking of doing was... I know we're using nicer building materials now for a lot of things, but I think for the walls and things like gated, we're going to keep it as... We're going to accentuate it a little bit. We're going to keep the... We're going to keep the mud brick, because they're not terrible. The mud brick look like this, yeah? So I'm thinking we're going to build a gatehouse somewhere around here. Yeah, and we're going to have a bridge. It is 4, isn't it? Have I made it smaller? It's only 2. We're making this one bigger. We're making this one 4. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Kick the boat out. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, that's another phrases. No, come on. That's only 3, you muppet. Should we leave it as 3? Because I'm an idiot? Let's leave it as 3. It's like I've got no plan at all, isn't it, really? So there we go. So we're going to build... Have I opened up the fort to damage? No. We're going to build a bridge over this way. We're going to have a gatehouse, much like this, but maybe a little bit better. We're going to improve this, but I'm going to improve the wall. I haven't done the walls yet. I'm going to improve the walls a little bit to make them look a bit nicer. Maybe they're too flat. Oh, we need more stretch to them. And we'll do the same thing over here. And we're going to build a bridge over here, and I'm going to make it... It might be out of wood, like for now. I don't know. And I think we're going to give it a little bit of an arch. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll leave this in our inventory so these fellas make some more. Are you making what? See, there you go. Joel's already started making some more. Wonderful. Good job, mate. Good job. Over here, do we now have job blocks for the... One of those. I need to put that up in a minute. Don't get distracted me. You're doing a video. We need to put in the trap. We'll do one for now. Where's the engineer? Tinkerer? Bueller. Where's the... Where is it? Oi! Have you not made one? Are you missing some materials? Where are you? You're making 2 of those. You need to make the other one as well, fella. Engineer's bench. Did I miss it? There it is. Right, okay. Now, based upon theme, engineer's bench... A little bit intellectual, you know, a little bit engineers, Brady guys, Brady people. I know I call them all men, by the way. I know I call them all guys and everything else. I give them all stupid male names. They're not very feminine. That's the only reason. Nothing against women, not at all. Many of my good friends. Anyway, so yeah, we could put them up there because they're intellectual, or they could be the sort of hands-on engineer. So I think we're going to put them over here with the greasy boys in here, making noise and trouble over this way. Yeah? And then, what is that? I'm sorry, but what is that? That's rubbish. Is that a block? No, that's the wrong way around. Or is it? It's supposed to be a toolkit, maybe? I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Anyway, colony. No, colony. Recruit. Fit all jobs. Boom! There we go. 73 people now. 73 dudes in here. So you've got to make dropper traps from copper ingots, and you've got to make the dropper trap itself. Ingots are not a problem. We've got thousands of ingots, but what about leather? How we do? Leather's getting a little bit low. These boys are very busy with the. I think we need to give Steve and also Steve a friend, and probably some more carcasses. It's quiet. Let's go and fix this now. By the way, in the meantime that we're doing this, I have kind of already solved the problem of the leaking zombies. Leaky zombies, not great, because everyone now. I think everyone here is now an archer. Did I add I think that's a door closing, by the way. That noise, it scared the life out of me first time I heard it. They all the doors shut. The doors they leave open, they all shut at a certain time of night. Anyway, these guys are now all archers. We solved the problem by throwing more bodies at it and more archers at it, essentially. Although that's a next grade. Look at that. He's got. Was that? Is it an axe in his head, or he's got a little? He's got a different helmet. We have next level zombies. They're evolving, and we've got a next level zombie. See how many shots that guy took. That's obviously why they're leaking through. But yeah, we threw more archers at it. We've got loads of archers now as well, and in fact, the Royal Guard have also been upgraded to archers. So if you look in the top right, the amount of ammo, I beefed that up to like 350 arrows every night, which we're keeping up with. For now, we're still gaining ingots. This is what the notice board is good for, to keep an eye on: are we gaining or dropping on like resources like copper? But yeah, we've solved it. But we want an elegant solution. And also, at some point, we're going to introduce bronze working, which is going to increase the threat by 50. And we need to be ready for that, because that's a big shock to I think could be a real break point for us if we're not careful. So let's get ready with the traps and all the rest of it. But in the meantime, maybe go and buy some gold. But I'll get another Steve. We'll get another Steve is what we'll do. Cool, what a racket. Okay, so it looks like Sigmund over here has made one dropper trap. This guy is in fact around the wrong way. Okay, well, I know, it doesn't make any sense, buddy. Oops. Ah, crap. See, I knew that happened. If you break these blocks, because they're cobble, they break entirely. What happened there? It was a dark stone block. There we go. This doesn't quite make any sense, the whole... Can you stand in front of that? He's just going to stand facing the wall. Where is he? I don't know. I don't like... This is a bit weird. I think maybe we'll put these guys up on here. I don't know. I don't know where to put them, because they're the trap fixers. I don't like the way they're facing. Fine, you can stand there. You've got a bit of shade there, buddy, from the wall until the sun comes around. So let's put you there for now. And then we should have a dropper trap. This is going to be mounted in the ceiling. Then I was wondering if it was going to be dropper traps or if it was going to be like a spike trap or something. Do you have the materials you need? You do have the copper ingots. We've added another Steve. Steve-O. We've got Steve, also Steve, and Steve-O. They now have priority on making leather over skins and doing parchment. So hopefully that will help. So if I put it here, let's move these torches out of the way. It might not be affected by the torches, but I don't want the risk of it happening. So how? Oh, though, how do you access that? I don't think you can get. I think you imagine you need to get to that, buddy. Let's. I bet it has to be here like this. Yeah, there we go. He has to load it. Okay, I thought ahead. Look at me. Look at how well I'm doing. What a brain. And we'll put our. Have we got the second one already? I mean, it's not the variety of traps I was hoping for. But there you go. That's yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. You get that done. Like that. Okay, so it was a good choice to have him up here, really. Purely by chance. There you go. So we've got. I guess this is just one zombie per thingy, though. So it's got 2 chances of clonking someone on the way through. We need to do something a bit more than that. I don't think really, but we. How many have been made over here? And 1 gold ingot needed each time. It's expensive, isn't it? It's expensive. Well, we've got quite a few. Yeah, it's not the worst. Okay, so we've got that sorted. The question is, should we do another one over here? As sort of a welcoming mat for these guys. We could put one here. Clonk clonk go the doors. If we put like another pair up here, it wouldn't affect these two. They could do this. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. We'll do a double welcome for those ones from there. Going from there. Lovely. How does it look on the top? Oh, I see. Like a little hatch. You open the little hatch up, and you put the ball in. So that's quite good. And we don't need a lot more people than that. We don't need like more engineers. An engineer's only making the occasional trap and then doesn't do anything else. And then the refiller boy. I just want someone to come in now. Are you going to make it? Come on, you can do it. Come on. You can. Oh, okay. We get a close up of one of these guys with a funky hat. These guys are basic leather hats. They're 2 hits and down. Where's the tough ones? We're not going to see a tough one, are we? Really? We're not. Okay, never mind. We'll see one again soon. So we need to do something similar with the gatehouse over here. I'll do that, but I won't do that on camera. I don't think you'll find that particularly amusing. Maybe you would. I don't know. I can't tell. Shout at me in the comments if you'd rather see me building a bridge than you coming in later and just seeing it. I don't know. I'll do it as a speed up, like a rapid fire. What's the word? It's not the opposite of slow motion. What is wrong with my brain today? I would. Oh, the tree. I'll do a time capture one where I build it up fast. Just let me know. I'll do that with all the anything like this. Just let me know, and I'll happily do that for you. The other thing before we go any further though, we've got some jewellery now. We need gold anyway. Why don't we make things a little easier on our trading? Because right now we're just trading earthenware, which is fine because the guys aren't really doing anything else. They're making the occasional pots for gruel, but not very many, and they're not doing much of it. So they regularly make a lot of earthenware. They're not making a lot of these bricks or anything like that. So yeah, we can get the jewellery in and see if we can get how much points we get for jewellery. I don't know, but we can do that as well. Right, basic structure is in. I think I think it's okay. I wanted enough space between the two so the imaginary boats the skiffs can travel through. And imagine like a shallow draft but broad canoe would fit through there. You know, if you were transporting stuff up and down river, I think that would be okay. I mean, I think that's all right. Yeah, that's okay. And obviously we've got a gap in the middle because I'm not completely stupid. We're not finished yet. We're going to do some more things with this, but the basic structure is there, which is good. And then I'll do some more decoration later, but I've not really thought about it yet. And we'll build that later. Before we go any further, we should have the jeweler in now. No, did I not do the jeweler? I did do the jeweler. Who's making jewels then? I thought you'd have a particular bench for that. I don't know. Let's go and try and hunt it down. I made a copper anvil. Okay. You guys are really branching out from your tools to something a bit more fancy. What were you doing, sir? Oh, you're having some food. I thought I saw you loading another trap. So how many are you making? None so far. Interesting how they set it to 0 to start with. Let's do just 4. Because I don't know what the trade goods are worth. It might tell us over here. They might be worth a lot. But I can also see why you wouldn't want to make... You want to deplete your gold just on jewellery. At least not at the early stage. So it's interesting it's set to 0. 23. That's funny, isn't it? How come the earthenware is worth so much more than the jewellery? I find that a little strange. Clonk goes the door. Yeah, I don't quite get that. Okay, well, we won't worry about it for now. We will... Yeah, I don't get that at all. What are we going to do next for the science? The bread would be fairly useful. We could do that fairly on. I wasn't planning on doing this episode. We seem to get on it quite quickly. Archimedes screw. In a deeply realistic way. Okay, that's interesting, because I was thinking about something a while back. When I first dug this ditch out here, I was thinking of making it a wet ditch. Are you one of the tougher guys? You are, aren't you? I was thinking about making this a wet ditch rather than a dry ditch. It doesn't do anything at all right now, does it? Really, because it's because it was our safe zone is now out here. Yeah. But I did wonder how the water flows in the game. For example, if you dug a hole here and then you made a lower channel out to the water out there, would the water here fill up to the same level as this side? You know, realistically, the way water moves, it's a matter of pressure and water pushing up, like it does around a U-bend. You know, in a toilet or something, or a sink or something else like that. I don't know, but the Archimedean screw sounds fun. It's decorative. We'll do that. We'll do something with that later, but not yet. I'm going to see what fun things I can do with that. I think probably the most useful thing we're going to do this next episode. Okay, this will be the next challenge. Once I've got this built over here, we've got defences up and running, and a few more traps. Then I think we'll push into the Bronze Age next episode. But I'm not going hog wild on it, because it's just that would just disastrous. By the way, we had 25 animal carcasses a little while ago. I think we bought 25. They're all gone. They've reduced them all already. It's amazing. Am I making too many parchments? I might be. I'll have to adjust that. Maybe that's why we're losing all our leather. Where is the traps? Or where are the traps, rather? Use English, man. Please. You can't speak any other languages. You might as well use some English. So they're red when they're unloaded. Interesting. Can we get around the back here? We can't. This is the only route around. And they haven't been tripped. I wonder what noise they make when they get tripped. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll hear them at some point, I'm sure. Going off. There you go. I think... Should we finish up with doing the bread? I wasn't planning on doing that. But it seems amazing. I was wondering maybe if... Oh, chicken meals. I was wondering maybe... Oh, look at that. A bread and berry sandwich. I knew the berries would be useful again later. I was thinking at one point about getting rid of the berries. But I thought, no, they're too useful. A jam sandwich. Lovely. I did say sandwich, by the way, because I'm I don't know. Because the internet, because I can't help but be hurt by the internet. My own language. It's a sandwich. It's a jam sandwich. I was wondering about this. A grindstone. Yes, I want a grindstone. I don't like it when games jump straight from wheat to bread. It's just a little peccadillo of my own. I want to have a grindstone in here. So I'm really happy. Sacred bread. Bread of our Saviour. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess it feeds into this with the sacred thingies over here. We're not doing that. Bread needs flour, firewood. We need a better fuel source. Flour in pots again. Interesting. That's going to eat into our pot supply. So I said about the only use for pots. They're making lots of earthenware. The pots are making lots of earthenware because they only need to do pots for water. Well, this is going to eat into that a bit more. So, and we can put all that in the kitchen, can't we? Ooh, but not this episode. I wanted to unlock it, but I don't think we're actually going to do it this episode. We need a better kitchen because this is rubbish. This open air barbecue type thing I have here, it's garbage. We need to do something better with that, so we can have a grindstone in there. We can have a couple of people grinding, and we can do bread making, and I should probably get some more potters in as well. Yeah, and before you know it, we're going to have 100 colonists. Before you know it. But that's it. That's it for this episode, I think. Excellent progress. I really enjoyed the science on this. It's vastly improved on what I've seen before. And the next episode, we're gonna trash it all by bringing in the Bronze Age, and we're going to get overrun by zombies, and it'll be at the end of it. But never mind. It'll be a good run. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next time.